Coyotes Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download today using code PHNX and place a $1 football bet to get $200 in free bets. It's just that easy. Welcome to the first ever PHNX Coyotes Podcast. I'm Leah Merrill. I'm here with Craig Morgan and Steve Peters. This is a new day for all of us here. Could I be more unenthusiastic?
Wow. It was like the library edition of the PHNX Coyotes Show.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's the 1 year anniversary of
Here we are.
PHNX, and we are the first show in the brand new PHNX studios.
In downtown Phoenix. I will say this, Leah, you know, in Little League, everybody gets trophies. You would be the most improved after the first year, because if you saw that intro, you...
Okay.
The
that's a
feedback,
good thing.
the feedback I got from that first show was just a little more enthusiasm off the top.
Wow.
Remember when Petey talked about your baking too?
I don't actually. I think I
That's good.
blacked out that entire
We didn't include
show.
that clip today. So.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, everybody?
What's a celebration today?
It's
Yes,
a
it
celebration. What's up, everyone? So many familiar faces in the chat. I can't believe we're here 1 year in, brand new studio. I'm Leah Merrill, here with Craig Morgan and Steve Peters. How's that for a change? And we are brought to you by, still to this day, the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to hit that like button on this video if you're watching live. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a 5-star review. Happy anniversary. We're here. We made it.
Yeah,
I survived 1 year with
Do
you
you see
two.
the comments, though? My mic's not on?
Aw, man. Is it?
I
Well,
don't know.
we'll just...
Doesn't matter. Nobody wants to hear me talk anyway. I tell you what, though, this new studio...
You can just yell.
So this is just a small part. There will be, over the upcoming days,
Yes.
weeks, a huge... Like, there's 3 studios in our new offices. This is one of them.
Yes.
Yep, this is only one of the 3.
Yeah.
They're going to be unbelievable.
And
Yeah.
for the first time today, I got to see what the main studio is going to look like, because as everyone knows, and if you didn't know, Petey and Leah told you, I've done absolutely no work on this studio because I had a conveniently scheduled surgery, which I've been cleared from now.
Literally, Craig walked in today, and he has not seen this space
seen it.
since there was not
Empty.
one thing in here.
Yeah.
Not one.
And so the moving, there's a lot of things that went on. Moving, building, hanging, artsy stuff, cleaning, decorating, nothing. Literally nothing from
Craig showed
Morgan.
up today and said,
And there's been
This
a lot
is
of
nice.
sweat, and there's some anger and some yelling and screaming. Craig, none of it. No, I'm good. I'll sit at home.
I did come in today, and I looked. The garbage can was located, so I
Is that what you
adjusted a
did?
few
Is
things.
that your
I
help?
moved the garbage
You
can.
moved
yeah.
the garbage can.
meanwhile, I'm like labeling every single cabinet in this place. Just
Hey,
slaving away.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for taking the leap with us. This is brand new. In fact, really, I'd say just about everybody here was kind of feeling their way. Even the people like me who have been around for a very long time in Arizona sports media, doing a lot of new things, trying a lot of new things, and really sort of pushing our own envelopes. So I appreciate everybody hanging with us. I hope you like what we've done. I know we have bigger plans for year 2, but mostly I want to say thanks to you two and Sean DePaz, who's we can actually see now in our new studio.
In our new
which is pretty
studio.
cool.
Yeah.
Before he was like hidden behind the mat. Yeah, look at it. Look at all
Yeah.
that space.
Yeah. It's been fun working with this crew. It really has been a lot of fun.
I want to echo that too. And this has been fun. It's been hard. It's been trying. There's been tough days and sometimes getting through, but working with you guys has been great. And we've had a lot of fun, and we're going to see a lot of those things today. But we wouldn't be able to do it if people weren't listening. So
Yeah,
thanks.
seriously. And I sent a message in the Discord this morning, but the community has by far been the best part of this. The members only Discord, the people we've met at all of our events, the people who come to this chat. There's people who come and watch every single show, and we see you comment every single day. There's people who got through 82 games that were really hard to get through in pack therapy. Like, this is a community. That's the best part about this. That's been the best part of year 1 for me. And like Craig said, we have huge plans for year 2. Now that we have a year under our belt, we kind of know what we're doing. And it was just crazy watching that
Well,
first.
let's not go that far that we know what we're doing.
We know what we're doing more than we did last year. How about that? And watching that first clip is funny because, like, Craig and Petey have known each other forever. I met them like 2 weeks before that clip. So here I am, like, I've never worked in, I mean, I went to journalism school, so I worked in media, but I never have hosted anything. I never was on camera in college. I did written journalism, and that was my first time. We did one 15-minute rehearsal 2 days before, And I didn't know them. They knew each other. It was, whew, what a leap. What a leap. But
yeah, and I think, but now it is honestly just turn on a microphone. Let's talk about hockey.
Yeah.
So I think that's made it easy for us. Like it's not even, I don't want to say work because don't tell Saul that it's not work, but it's turning on a microphone, talking about hockey that want to hear about hockey. So it makes it easier as this gone on. And I think every show gets a little bit easier, a little bit better. Hey, if you've listened to us for this year, you know how painful some of these games are going to be. It's just part of it. The pack therapy, we'll all go through it together. And then hopefully 4 or 5 years, 5 years down the road, we're doing the 5th or 6th anniversary. We're having a celebration in here talking about the parade that we just went to. I hope so. I mean, we're not there yet. There's going to be a lot of painful days, but this has been a lot of fun. And I can't wait to go back and look through some of the memories and people we've had on the show.
Yep.
It's funny you mentioned some tough days ahead. We even have a studio, and we can't show it to you yet, but Studio C is basically outfitted for those tough days with the Coyotes. I can't reveal more,
that's
but
all we
it
have
will
to
make
say
sense
for
when you
now.
finally see it.
Yeah, that studio, we don't know what we're calling it. The third studio, we don't have a name for it yet. Well, we do, but we can't say it. I have a feeling Leah and I are going to be
Petey and I are going to be in there a lot.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
just say.
Boy, howdy. Give me some tough nights
Just say.
But I can't wait. And it kind of sucks. This is like, in the old studio, we were always in the basement, right? The Coyote Show got pushed to the basement. Wait till you see the main studio. Yeah, it'll be on later today on one of the other shows that has more people on it and probably has to do with basketball, but
yeah,
that's okay.
Stay locked in on the PHNX Sports
Petey,
YouTube channel today.
Yeah, no, but
I count 1,000
awesome.
before the show
started.
started.
It's a totally cool look. Every studio's got their own feel. I'm so excited to be in the new studio. The drive, the parking garage, all that. Well, I'll do it.
I like walking through this courtyard.
No, it's really neat. It's
nice.
Well, we have our special delivery coming in right now.
Oh,
we can't have an anniversary show without Four Peaks beer.
Just crazy that he only brought 3 beers in. I mean, brought in my favorite beer and didn't bring me one.
I saw Joel's comment, and Joel, you were right. What's a 1-year celebration without some Four Peaks?
ASMR?
So yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm scared this is gonna explode.
Oh, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers to 1 year.
And Shane Diefenbach brought it in, our
original producer,
and he just cracked one open himself. Oh, or is he?
No, it's for Sean.
It's Sean.
Cheers to Aaron Slindy.
Aaron Slindy, Slenderella.
Cheers to Sean. So
yep.
Nice call out there.
Cheers.
Well, we're gonna continue the celebration.
This is great. Like, this is our job.
I know.
Yeah, here, go ahead and have a beer. It's okay. It's 11 in the morning.
That part's hard to explain to people, like my kids.
We polled the people. We discussed among ourselves some of our best and favorite moments.
Say Suns, Petey. I'm in trouble. But yeah, the Sun Show gets the good studio. Big surprise. Here's my surprise face.
Yeah, so we kind of chose all of our favorite moments from the last year. There's some hilarious ones, and we clipped them all for today because this is just a celebration. We're not going to talk a ton of Coyotes hockey today. We'll get there a little bit at the end, but this is just a celebration show. So which one? You know what? I think in the spirit of beer, the moment that was most requested, I think, was the moment that I Am Beer was born. So I think we should roll that clip. Somebody asked what I was wearing. This is beer.
Yeah.
It's a beer hat.
Beer hat.
I am beer.
You are beer. What kind of beer?
I am.
If
I want to make it scary, it's an IPA. Correct.
Yeah, that's scary for me.
Yeah, there you go.
And I think if you're here to hear the hockey chat today, maybe wait until Monday's show, but because we're reliving this, and I think I can say this now. Leah had maybe had a few too many the night before that show.
Oh, I forgot.
And that was a tough show for Leah.
Forgot.
So that was her costume, was a hat, and I don't think it was just because that it was a throw together. I think you were struggling through that one a little bit.
I remember that.
It was a morning show.
It was like it was an early day Sunday game.
Like your enthusiasm, I'm beer.
I am beer.
Overwhelming enthusiasm. I am beer.
And it's funny because now I have a shirt thanks to Aaron. We all do. I am beer shirt.
The rebuild reminder. Did the buttons make it?
I have tragic news.
No.
What?
It appears that
it got reset.
Aaron's rebuild reminder button is dead.
Dead?
We tested it this morning.
And
nothing happened.
Even the
Can
batteries.
we just change the batteries?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the batteries or what, but
if the batteries go.
there's
We need to
potential
like
that
have
it's
her
dead.
send.
Yeah,
We'll send her.
I'll
text her. I'll
Oh
text
my
her.
god, yeah.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
tragic.
Forever.
Oh
Tragic.
my gosh. What other moments came up for you? We have videos for a lot, so if you forget, I have a list.
We
right
already
here.
did the first show, so
Yeah.
that was a big one for me.
That was
I remember you guys punishing me early before somebody else, they
so
basically took one
refused
on
to
the
do their
chin.
punishment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To this day, as a matter of fact.
You should have seen me at the barbecue grill the other day. We had a little dance
dancing?
party. My wife and I started drinking about four peaks. and
Just
it was,
record it.
Exactly.
Have her
All we need
record
is
it.
video.
That's
Dance
all
party.
we
It
need.
was unreal. Turn on the 90s tunes. I was at the girl flipping.
I'm
and
gonna
it was,
call Heidi and
it was a-
say
it
you
was a
need
legit party.
to film PD next
And
time.
I honestly, the thought went through my mind. I said, we should just film this and I'd be done.
Exactly.
It was on. I was
Exactly.
excited.
Well,
Okay.
well, Craig did. You're right.
Craig did his.
Craig
punishment.
did. He did multiple punishments. We just we're just choosing one to show because Craig went through a lot of torture, and one of those was when I think it was a follower milestone, and Craig agreed to eat a hot dog with ketchup, something he's never done before,
And we'll never do again.
and will never do again. So let's check out egg. Craig, we've been. It's fine.
Have you
Happy
called
1
me egg
year.
now?
2 sips of beer. I'm gone. Have we been doing this for a year or what? Let's check out Craig eating a hot dog with ketchup. All right.
Here's it. For all the
Off
minions,
to Oregon.
there are
All
minions
right,
losing.
are we
right
ready
now.
for this? For the first bite?
I cannot wait.
This is the first time I've ever had a hot dog with ketchup
Ever?
because I was raised right.
Is that
Leah.
true? Ever?
I grew up in Chicago. I was raised right.
All right. Let's see
Here.
it.
Was it everything we had hoped for?
It was just
Did we get
every
a?
bit as awful
Can
as
we
I
get an
expected.
audio on that?
Oh.
Aaron, some clapping or some cheering?
He did it. Show them that you took a bite. Show the hot dog. Show
All right.
the evidence. There it is.
There it
A
is.
bite's gone. He did it.
So just to get a little background too. So we talk about hot dogs probably way too much, but tonight in celebration we're having a potluck, and so in honor of Craig, I am bringing a tray of ketchup only dog.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I have a few thoughts on that. First of all, it was disgusting. It was every bit as disgusting as I thought it would be.
You're so
Secondly,
bougie.
I'm putting it out in the stratosphere now. I'm going on a diet because I look at myself on the camera and I'm like, who is that guy?
Who is he? I don't even know him.
He was looking for an extender on that table before the.
Buddy,
Oh
buddy.
my gosh.
it starts today.
Blatantly Asinine said, my favorite show was when we all collectively stared into the void the day Glendale terminated the Coyotes lease. PHNX was the only good source of information that day. I do remember that day.
That was an Emergipod.
Yeah. I remember I was in the Trader Joe's parking lot when that all went down, and I was like, we gotta go.
We gotta go on the
I
air.
gotta go home.
And we're really selective with our emergency pods
I
too.
think we've only had two or
big
three.
news, so
Two
we're
or
not
three?
doing an emergency pod. But
Two or
yeah,
three?
That was
yeah.
one.
That was one. That was a big one.
definitely a big one.
Yeah, that was, and we've said it all along. PHNX, as long as Craig Morgan is here, breaking news will be on PHNX Coyotes for sure.
Maybe.
If it happens at Coyotes, it'll be here,
Yep. Hopefully,
and we'll be talking about it.
Hopefully, the next thing is
Yeah,
the
hopefully the next
arena
thing's the new
deal.
arena.
It's a positive
Can
one.
we have a good arena story ever? Like, can we get it done? Get it built? Can you imagine that opening day cutting the ribbon and playing opening day in 2029 at the new
2029?
buddy.
Buddy, I'm realistic here.
Oh.
At the new Gary Bettman Arena in downtown
Can't be
Mesa.
2029.
Mesa.
Just
Oh, there
saying.
you go. Downtown, like
Yeah.
Fiesta Mall.
In Globe.
Oh my gosh.
No, you never know.
Oh,
never.
we got a message from DNVR. Love y'all. So proud of you guys. PHNX Coyotes might be my favorite PHNX
Cheers to
show.
DNVR.
Thank you, Allie.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Woo!
Other than PHNX Sun Devils, of course.
Have
Thanks,
we all
Allie.
been
Have we
sure?
all made it to the DNVR
Allie will probably
bar?
be saying
Have
that
you
for
been
every
to-
show
No.
now.
Leah's not been. You've been to the DNVR bar.
No,
you're the only
I'm the
one.
one that's been there.
you are the
Yeah.
only one.
I
Feels
saw
special.
outside of it.
And they just, speaking
I
of
feel special.
DNVR, they just relaunched
Reopened
their
it.
brand new bar
Tonight.
today.
It's tonight.
Yeah. So if you're in Denver, go check
If
it
you're
out.
in Denver, go check out the new DNVR remodeled. I tell you what,
It looks nice.
if you want to be a part of sports, that's where you do it. I don't know if it's a DNVR bar or PHNX on air. Like, if you want to be a part of the community of that city, we're here.
I just forgot Charles
CWP?
reminded me that was the night that I was cooking rice and then my dinner, and then I had to stop, and everyone was so concerned
that you didn't eat.
That I didn't eat, and that went on for months. That was like a bit for months. So wow,
rice with ketchup, wasn't it?
No. It was not.
CWP.
It was not. We had to cope a little bit to get through last season, maybe with some humor. There's 82 post-game shows. We had to get creative, and there was one particular night where there was a play that was so bad that we had to do a replay. Unfortunately, we can't use highlights because we'll get in trouble. So we decided we'll just replay it on our own and play some knee hockey. Let's check it out. The turning point of tonight's game.
Turning point of the game, because we don't have access to TV highlights, we have recreated for everyone at home so we can show what changed the game. The game just got tied 2-2 by Nick Schmaltz. The momentum had swung to the Coyotes' favor, and then this happened. Vamelka goes out to the corner to get the puck. He looks up the ice.
Right to Patrick Brown, who puts it in the net.
Oh my God.
We need to see that again.
Let's see it again. Slow it down. He looks up the ice, right up the middle of the ice.
Right up.
And Brown puts it in the net.
Now, but really watch his decision making right here.
That is just right on the tape
poor.
and right in the
net. It was right on the tape too. No, I don't know if he didn't see him. I think he's a righty, by the way, Petey. So I'm not sure you went to the right hand there.
That was unbelievable.
And then Leah does the Star Wars. Star Wars Sally.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Oh my God, that one.
See, that's what happens
so funny.
when you have beer at work, too much time, and the team is losing. Actually, they were winning that game. That was against the Flyers, and they were actually winning the game until then.
Yeah. Oh God, that was.
And I was at the arena.
Funny.
No shortage of fun. And by the way, I've got some ideas on how we're going to do some new highlights besides knee hockey. I've got some.
And also, but
Stay
also
tuned for this year.
More knee hockey, because this office is literally
Oh my
triple
God.
the size of our old one. Like
Yeah.
literally
Buddy.
triple.
They can't see it, but there's the space right outside
Yeah,
the door.
like
my.
there's
Nice
so much
corridor
space,
for it.
and we have a whole fridge just for beer. Like we have a food fridge and a beer fridge. So that's
I didn't think
another
about
difference.
that space right there.
Yeah, there's so much good space here.
Look
Like-
who's here.
Oh, Aaron is in the chat.
Hey,
Aaron,
What's up,
we heard
Slindy?
you sent a new
Slenderella.
recording. Thank you.
Can we put that on the air?
We'll reprogram the. I don't know.
The
if
button.
We can.
Slindy, we're sending you a new button.
Yeah,
and you're
we'll
gonna
send it.
record
We'll
for us.
ship it.
We'll send
Yeah.
it, and then she'll send it back.
Slenderella.
to us.
Thanks for everything you did too. Slenderella had to fill in for
When
Leah
I
one
went
night.
to the Harry Styles concert
Yep.
the first time.
Yeah, so it was
Wow.
just Slenderella and I, and
It's
it
a
was
pattern.
it was awkward because we had to do two different studios. We were in the studio, but we had to do two different studios. I don't remember why, but it was a thing. So we were both there together, but in different things.
Yeah.
She did a great job,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
she's killing it up in the
Oh
Upper
my gosh.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, killing it. So congrats
Absolutely.
to Aaron Slendy.
Leah,
We
you're
miss you.
driving the bus. I have a few things I remember, but you're driving the bus.
Okay. Let's do this next
I
one.
don't remember
This
any
is
of
one of
this.
my favorite moments ever, and this clip is a little longer, but it's so hysterical. You know, the Coyotes lost a lot last season, okay? So we had a lot of miserable post games. The Suns won a lot.
Yeah, they did.
Like record-breaking a lot.
I know what we're doing here.
And, we were feeling a little jealous, and Petey decided, I'm going to go crash the Suns
Very
post-game
jealous.
show. And he did. And we caught the whole thing on, because they were live as well. So we caught the whole thing on tape, and let's see Petey interrupting the Suns show. Oh, no.
We're going to take down equipment now.
The show is off the rails. Okay.
It is off the rails.
Anyway,
He's going to the Suns show.
The Suns broadcast mentioned Crowder's Cash Club
Aaron, you
tonight.
gonna fill
That's
in?
what I wanted to say.
You going to film him now?
Petey, just wait 1 second before you go in there.
A few moments later.
This is legit behind the scenes at PHNX.
On, tonight, it's Cam Johnson, who has no ability to really shoot for most of the game, and then finds a way to hit the corner three to kind of close it out.
By the way, Petey from our Coyotes show, they're live. You guys, so the Coyotes group wants to know what it's like to talk about a winner.
And this is what it's like. It's a lot more fun. It is a lot more fun. We don't need a wheel of fantasy over here. We're living the fantasy.
Is a fantasy here. Everything is a fantasy here. And now I have to go back to my show because that's what you pay me for.
But this is what
We
it's like
pay
to
you?
win. I know.
Take your selfie stick somewhere else.
Suns fans, just be thankful that we have made it to the other side. The Coyotes fans are still waiting to get there. But
I know we're trying. Thanks, guys.
You Coyotes fans, it only took 10 years to get there.
But
I love
we over
that-
here in this corner, we're stoked.
I love that losing has finally broken the Coyotes show.
You know what? Again, and I'll say this. I keep patting Saul, and Saul's listening, so I don't want to blow him up too big. But that's what we get to do here.
Yep.
He says if it's good, it's entertaining, it's funny, you got freedom, do what you want to do. And I have definitely tried things outside the box that I never thought I would do. I don't want to say I'm reserved because that's not fair either, but it's fun here. Like, this is fun. And I encourage people, if you're not watching other shows here at PHNX, do it. And I pumped these guys for the entire year. If you're not watching the Sun Devil show, it is the funniest show of guys that are passionate about sports and just can have a good time no matter what the hell they're talking about. So if you're watching us and you've got time to kill and you're looking for something to listen to, go listen to the Sun Devil guys. Like, it's a great show. And then listen to somebody else, because everybody's got their little take on Arizona sports that's a little bit different, but we're all in this together. And I think you can just enjoy everybody here at PHNX. And I think that I'm thrilled that I get to be a part of this. Sometimes I do feel a little old and outside of these young kids, but I do feel part of the PHNX family.
But Petey, one thing I want to say about you is you might be one of the most creative people at this company, and I think you don't get enough credit for that.
Thanks,
because
Leah.
your background is as a coach, and there's a lot of people here who worked in media. But genuinely, hands down, you're one of the most creative people at this company.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Like, Petey has so many good ideas, and some of them will be into fruition one day, but oh my God.
It helped carry us through that season. I mean, when you think about what we had to endure trying to cover that, what was it, 50 losses? I'm trying to remember what it was now.
It was tough. It was a long year.
But yeah.
And I thought that we did do it with fun, and we did do it with there was compassion and there was anger. Like, honestly, like, people, we don't work for the team, and there were days that we came out and said they sucked.
Yeah.
Right. So there's Michaela pumping her show too. Yeah, the TPSP. That is a unique show here.
Yeah.
The TPSP on Fridays. It's unique. It's something different than any other show that's here on the station. So check that out too on Fridays. But I think it's okay to be angry. It's okay to go, hey, this team sucked tonight. And I don't talk wins and losses because they're going to lose games. But there were nights they didn't play. And I think that what separated us is we had the freedom to go, you know what? They sucked. Yeah. And that's okay to say that. We still like the team. We can like the players. We like the coaches, like the organization. But still say, you know what? They sucked. And that's okay. And I thought we had the freedom to do that here. And that really made me feel comfortable here too.
It would have been more fun for me to spend the time in the studio with you guys instead of, doing post game. Another miserable post game, and then. But one of my favorite parts of this season was what Sean DePaz created for me. You guys, while you guys were waiting for me to show up on camera at the arena. Okay, is he here yet? And I'd be texting Leah and Petey saying, heading toward the elevator, in the elevator,
I still have it if you want.
Yeah, let's play it. Let's play Elevator Craig.
That's exceptional work, and that's what DP brings to the show.
Yeah, we're going to see another really cool creation that Sean DePaz is going to bring to the show later today. Yeah, and Leah again is driving the bus, but we would not be the show we are without DP behind.
No, we wouldn't. Well, speaking of coping through the season, sometimes we needed alcohol to cope, and there was one time.
Sometimes, buddy.
And there was one time, and it must have been a lost post game show where. It was an away game, so Craig was in the studio but doing the post-game availability in another room. Petey and I were sitting in there, and all of a sudden Craig walks in and he's holding something, and this is what happened.
Craig call. He had half of it done.
That bottle was full. Hey, that bottle was full earlier. What'd you do, Craig? Were you actually doing the post-game press conference or
post-game?
That started off with one of those. We were trying to come up with a Craig's Call theme song,
Craig's Call.
I tried it a few times. It just didn't stick. So the elevator Craig, thank God, came in. But luckily, there's no shortage of alcohol.
Yeah. So Craig came.
I went for hard alcohol that night too.
Tequila.
It's a particularly rough night.
Tough night.
That was before 4 Peaks.
Yeah.
We had
we had wine. We were drinking wine at some point from Carl's place in Nashville.
Oh,
it has become part of our show. There is no doubt about it. It was part of our first win. We had a good night. Unfortunately, we were at home, so we don't have that clip because we were at home instead of in the studio. But thanks to 4 Peaks, we can do it every single show now.
Yep. And we don't have a clip of this, but one of my favorite memories was when the Coyotes beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. And that post-game show was like, and that was also at home. That was one of my favorite post-game shows ever. It was just that was one, and we talked about this on the CHGO Blackhawk show yesterday, which if you missed it, Petey and I were guests on that show yesterday. Just talking about, you're not going to go 0-82. You're going to win some games. So if you're going to win some games, they have to be ones that like upset somebody else. And like Petey said, you don't want to beat Chicago and Philadelphia. You want to beat Toronto and Colorado.
Exactly.
Winning
record against Colorado.
Yeah.
Right. And
that was weird.
The Toronto win, huge win. And so when we were on CHGO, they said they can lose every game, but they need to beat St. Louis. And that was their big rival. Got to win those games. And for the Coyotes, hey, we're not fooling ourselves here. The organization wants to lose hockey games. And I know that's hard for people to hear. And they're not publicly going to go and try to tank games. But they want the first pick next year. Like, it's no secret. It's a rebuild. So we've said it from day one. Play hard, work hard, keep the game close, but lose a few games, but win games where people get excited. Austin Matthews comes to town, beat the Maple Leafs. That game was unbelievable. The Stanley Cup champion, Colorado Avalanche, this team had a winning record against them this season. Like, that's unbelievable. Those are the games you need to win. That's what I hope we get from this team this year. Great individual performances, so we can get excited about individual players, whether it's scoring streaks or career bests, or someone like Jacob Chikrin coming back to his prime. I want that. I want close games, but they just fall short. Keep us entertained, keep us excited, but let's not forget what this whole season about. And I know no one wants to hear that, but this is about next year's draft.
Yep, it absolutely is.
I'm going to encourage all of you to look out of the window right now.
All right, we are live looking out the window.
Looking out.
Oh my gosh.
Some pumpkin porter there for you.
Part of 4 Peaks. Pumpkin porter.
There was pumpkin porter.
Was that Totri?
Yeah.
Totri is wheeling in a
cases
cart.
upon cases of 4 Peaks beer just went by us.
Literally wow and wow.
Literally wow.
There was.
I do like the wow bus a lot,
Wow,
by
peach.
the way.
The pumpkin porter. How did we get 2 cases of porter?
If the wow bus is missing one day, you'll know
What are the
why.
chances that's cold?
Well, it'll be cold by our party tonight. We're having a celebration party later, but yeah, we love 4 Peaks. Well, I mean, we might as well. I mean, 4 Peaks. I'm gonna try the pumpkin porter tonight because I've never tried it.
You've never had pumpkin porter?
No, I never have.
It is
DP?
It is very good. We tried it at the last time we were at 4 Peaks. It is subtle. That's the thing. I've probably said this before. I took a beer and wine class in my undergrad, and we tried. It was in New York. What's that?
Say it in an affected voice. I took a beer and wine class.
I took a beer and wine class at Syracuse University, and we had like a pumpkin beer because obviously they don't have 4 Peaks all the way out there. It was disgusting because it was just like they were trying too hard.
Overwhelming.
Like, it was overwhelming. That's what I was worried I might get into with the 4 Peaks pumpkin porter. I should have known better because it is very subtle. It's just like it's a good fall beer. It makes me want to be back home in like a cold, rainy October day,
getting ready for
Sunday,
football.
watching football, drinking pumpkin porter.
By the way, how are you feeling about your Buffalo Bills?
Oh my God,
they're obviously winning the Super Bowl.
That team's gonna win the Super Bowl. Oh my God!
You know what Sean was doing? He was watching football. You know what he wasn't doing? Helping hang brick.
I can't say a word.
Not that I mind it. But getting back to the pumpkin porter, the other thing besides it's not being too strong, it's got those subtle hints of the undertones like nutmeg and cinnamon.
Oh, I can't wait.
That go with a pie. It is so good.
I can't wait. Well, if you want to try pumpkin porter, you can do so on Saturday. We're actually going to be out at 4 Peaks for an ASU watch party as the Sun Devils take on Oklahoma State. You can join us.
I'll be there.
I'm going to be there too. Sean will be there, Shane, Totri, a bunch of us will be there starting at 3:30 p.m. You can enjoy I can't speak today. Enjoy food and drink specials and one heck of a good time on a massive screen. They're going to project it on a huge screen. So check out the link below in the show notes to sign up for free. Sign up now because there's a limited number of spots. So we want to make... Siri's in. Siri wants to come.
Literally a true professional.
You'll get to meet the voice behind Siri.
Leah Merrill.
You must be 21 or older to drink. You don't have to be 21 or older to come down to the Four Peaks 8th Street Pub because there's plenty of good food as well. And also, in the office last night, we watched, it was NFL kickoff, which was amazing. And we have all these amazing reclining seats in our office.
Yeah, I heard Petey was working while everyone was watching TV.
That is true.
It is true.
I was working as well. There was a lot of people. I
can't throw shade at anyone.
Yeah.
I want to say I was also
Sean
doing
was
work.
multitasking.
Funny.
Max is
Let's
screaming
go.
Max has more things here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So, multitasking, sitting in front of the computer, typing a little bit while you watch the Bills. I don't know. Like I was literally
Okay, Petey.
sweat.
I'm gonna delete the graphic that I made then. Yeah, watch it.
The game was 3 hours. I'm just saying, like, hold the brick, like just a little bit.
Yeah, you never asked.
Squirt the glue.
If you had asked, I would have happily done it. I helped paint in our office. I was doing things. Come on now.
All right. Well, anyway, the reclining seats in front of the big screen TVs are so incredible. They're comfortable. They recline. They have a little table. You can charge your phone in them.
Yes.
So much of the furniture in our new studios, and you'll see more of it later today, were provided by More Furniture. They hooked us up big time. Thank you to More Furniture. If you want to redecorate your house or get some new furniture, check them out at morefurniture.com. They really hooked us up.
That's More Furniture.
That's
MOR Furniture.com.
That setup out there is ridiculous.
Yeah, and there's going to be a video kind of looking at inside of our studios
kidding
later
aside,
today.
that was exactly what that space was intended to do. It was people getting around enjoying sports, and it was our staff from all different beats enjoying the football game, and that's what it was intended.
I'm
to
excited for basketball/football season when we can sit there with the Suns crew and
watch
both together.
Hockey / basketball
at the same time.
You meant hockey, right?
Yeah, he said hockey. He said football, but okay.
Did I say football?
Yeah,
football's on my mind. But I mean, hey, we might get a sports equinox one day and have football, basketball, and hockey all on the same time.
So we talk about special moments, and we talked about Four Peaks. We got to do a lot of things at Four Peaks this year and had a lot of special moments at Four Peaks. Can you think of any of that?
Maybe, I don't know, the draft.
The draft?
I mean, the NHL draft this year was one of the biggest moments by far for our beat.
Yeah, I mean, you were there. Leah and I were.
Fantastic.
It was like a 48-hour travel day.
Yeah, right. But the turnout
was great.
Was
people were excited. I mean, we talk about we didn't have the Stanley Cup this year. We had the draft, and that was
our Stanley Cup.
Coyotes end up with 3 picks in the first round. Unbelievably exciting. A huge turnout. We had Rudo flew down from Denver from DNVR to join the show. It was fantastic. It was so much fun. And the best part about it is the Coyotes got involved, and they sure helped our show because they did stuff in the first round. So we made our job a lot easier, but it was a great time.
Unbelievable. Well, let's take a look at the best hits from that draft show.
We were wrong. It meant nothing.
And Shane Wright might be an Arizona Coyote. Shane Wright, for the record, Shane Wright did not look happy. Shane Wright looked quite upset.
Oh my goodness!
Do you draft Shane Wright here?
So if they don't go with Wright here, you got to keep the faith.
Logan Cooley is the overall draft pick. They passed on Shane Wright. Logan Cooley is an Arizona Coyote.
Wow.
So I want some money. I want some money.
I thought there was a possibility, depending on what happened before them, that the Coyotes just traded up.
The
Coyotes just traded up to pick 11.
Have traded up.
Yes. What I was going to say was that there was, as I mentioned in my story, there was a possibility that they would package some of those lower picks to move up in this draft. So that's exactly what they've done, and now I'm going to hop off and go find out what's happening.
So you go do your reporter things. We'll get you, the people, some more details on the trade. Thank you for joining us, Craig. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
I'll never forget. I was standing looking down at you, and behind you was a TV, and I see it go down, and I was like waving in Craig's face, like, we gotta go. The Coyotes are on the clock.
And the setup in Montreal was so crazy, too. We're in some back alley or something of Centre Bell. It's way away from the draft floor, so we had to hustle back out.
Yeah, but it was fun. And that whole week, the lead up at Four Peaks, but your whole week of horrific travel stories, which was, as not being on the trip, that was phenomenal to listen to. Just so glad I wasn't
We were
there.
live tweeting it. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, you guys were you guys were living at Four Peaks.
Yes, we were.
Another great experience at Four Peaks. Our first ever show at Four Peaks. We actually had a really special interview. It's to this day our most watched PHNX Coyotes show.
Wow.
Bob McKenzie was a guest
The
on
Bob
our
Father.
show, the Bob Father, if you will. Unbelievable experience to have Bob McKenzie on the show, and unbelievable that we did it from Four Peaks. And, you know, he was in the spirit of enjoying a brew, if you will. And let's check out us cheersing with Bob McKenzie.
You guys were in a bar drinking. I know it's 11 o'clock there, but
Yeah.
cheers.
5 o'clock. Cheers.
Mid-afternoon here.
Yeah, we'll toast to you.
We'll do a little day drinking. But
Yeah, why not?
Cheers, Bob. Thank you.
A number of people in Montreal after yesterday's release of the rankings thought I took too many margaritas.
Like, what is our job?
I know. Seriously.
Wow.
Drinking on air with Bob McKenzie. Yes, that's our job.
Yep. I wouldn't have thought that a year ago. If you would have said that was going to happen in this
No.
year, I would have said no.
Not at all. I don't know what I expected.
And that's just it, but not just Bob McKenzie, but we had a lot of great guests. That was probably one of the other things that was a lot of fun. We had a lot of great times when we had guests on the show.
How many guests?
71 guests.
That's
4 of those were dogs, but they count.
So, and I mentioned earlier just how much DP does behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I we had this idea where we wanted to put the pictures of all of our guests together in some sort of collage. And DP did it, and he nailed it. And it's the coolest thing. I may make it the banner on my Twitter.
Like, that is absolutely impressive. This is going out, like, we got to put this on social.
Oh, it will after the show.
Like, look at, I mean, Rick Bowness, Dave King, these are head coaches in the National Hockey League that have done amazing things. Players.
Rick Tocchet, Paul Bissonnette, Bob McKenzie, the city council, a Tempe city council member, Shane Doan, John Butterpig. He's the biggest guest. by far.
Butterpig might be of that collage might be the biggest star on that page. Or most, yeah.
Coach
Seriously, our guest list is so
really
impressive.
I have to say, making this was a cool moment for me because if you I think about who I was as a kid growing up in Buffalo, being a Sabres and a pretty big hockey fan, and I was putting Danny Briere and Lee Stempniak, who went to the same high school as me. I was putting people on this graphic, and I was like, damn. I never thought I would be here doing this kind of stuff. Obviously, I knew who Shane Doan was growing up. I knew who a lot of these people were. It was a pretty cool moment. It's a pretty cool thing that we get to do here.
Yeah, and it's cool because they, when I say they, I mean the hockey community here in Arizona and actually in North America, they get it too. They get what we're trying to do. They're here for fun. People are giving us their Chipotle order. We had Leah getting the Chipotle orders from all the guys at development camp. We get guys talking about what TV shows they're binging. They get what PHNX is doing, and they came for fun. And I can't wait to see who we have on next. I don't know who it is, but I can't wait.
And also, a lot of these guests were on our show 2, 3, 4 times.
Yep.
So there's definitely some repeat guests there, and hopefully we'll get a ton of them back. We've had Bill Armstrong. We've had Bill Armstrong on the show 3 or 4 times. Josh Doan's
we have somebody
been on the
coming
show
on Monday. Is that official?
Yeah.
Javier Gutierrez will be on the show.
Yes. Making his return appearance Monday at 11 a.m. on the PHNX
live
YouTube channel.
Are we here then?
The studio is open for business. We're here.
Maybe we'll do the nice studio. Maybe?
I wouldn't mind.
Or is this it? I
wouldn't mind showing off the other studio.
We can do
Hopefully
a
it's ready.
rotation.
We'll do a
give
rotation.
the people
But yeah, that'll be great. Javier, we got a lot of questions to ask them, a lot of things going on. We got to see where they're sitting with the arena and the new arena and all those things. So
a lot of things going on, including tickets is the big hot topic right now.
1 of 2, yeah.
And obviously we discussed it on yesterday's audio show about tickets, but single game tickets go on sale on Monday, September 12th at 9 a.m., but it's a very limited number of single game tickets. So that's kind of, a big thing going forward. This has been the biggest discussion among Coyotes fans here. If I'm not a season ticket holder, how can I get tickets? So 9 a.m. on Monday, check it out for sure. But if you miss out on the opportunity Monday at 9 a.m. or it's a little bit pricey, you could always check out Game Time because Game Time always has last minute tickets way discounted. So if you're a procrastinator, much like me, because I really am when it comes it's hard for me to commit sometimes. Check out Game Time because you can get up to 60% off tickets, not just Coyotes, but Sun Devils if you want to go to the game on Saturday. Is it a home game or is it an away game? No, it's away.
Yeah.
But
in lovely Stillwater.
The following week, Eastern Michigan comes here. You can get tickets for $10.
Yeah.
On Game Time?
On Game Time.
Wow. Unbelievable. D-backs only have a handful of games left at Chase Field. this season. I'm literally choking. Like, how is this happening?
Choked up about this. Really excited about game time here.
The offers are so good. It's so good.
It's the hottest new ticketing site that makes it easier than ever to score the best deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows. Save up to 60% on tickets when you buy tickets last minute. It's great for you procrastinators out there. Like I said, if you love PHNX, then you'll love Game Time, and the best way to support us is by buying your tickets through the link in the description of this video or this podcast. If you're listening, please, if you're going to buy from Game Time, do it through our link because it helps us immensely. It helps Game Time, and Game Time really is the best place to get tickets.
And we talked about the prices, like legit. Go on there if you're thinking about going to a sporting event. Check this out first because it will be the best prices out there. And might as well go live. Let's go see a game. Let's go.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
we need to go see a game. Are we going to see games live?
Coyotes or anything?
We're going to SU live. Well, Craig's not. You won't be at the unveiling of the brand new Mullet Arena. I cannot believe it. You're not.
I know, this is killing me.
Leah and I will be there.
Killing me.
We're going to be
there. I will be there,
live.
obviously, for the first Coyotes game, but I'm going to miss the first Sun Devil game because I'm going to be on the road with the Coyotes.
And Leah and I and PHNX.
You can buy those tickets on Game Time too. So
yes, you can.
Check it out.
And we will be there with PHNX live that day, night.
Yep.
Both ASU
do you remember,
and Arizona.
You too young to remember this? The old Bulls thing when they get ready for a game, they'd always say, "Game time, who?" That was it. So
every
that could be our
time
thing with
I
Game
read
time.
that,
I might say that every time now.
Okay, well,
Sean's like, or not,
Sean just has nothing to say.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's like, Bulls? What? Were they good ever?
Another great thing about bringing Sean into the fold when he got here was, like, every week we do a DraftKings pick of the week, and like Petey would give out picks, and they're horrible picks.
They are. That's fair.
And Sean came
That's fair.
and started giving great picks that hit almost every single time.
My last one was Bills -2. By the way, hit easy.
So, Sean, I'm putting you on the spot. We need another DraftKings pick of the week. What do you got for us?
Cam, buddy.
Ooh, I have to see exactly what it was because last time I looked, I'm pretty sure ASU was favored or was underdogs by 12.
It was 11.5 this morning.
It was 11.5 this morning
on DK. Yeah.
I'm going to speak it into existence because it seems like I have a little bit of power here. I'm going to say the ASU spread. I can't say confidently that they're going to win this game, but I think they're going to be able to keep it close. The defense looked pretty good against obviously a bad team in NAU, but I'm going to go ASU spread. I'm still trying to find what it is, but yeah,
the bad news with that is I also, before I came to work today, took ASU in the spread, and it was 11.5 this morning. So as Leah has aforementioned, I am not particularly good at this.
Yeah, but if I'm not, because last night we all took Josh Allen over rushing yards, and we took.
You said,
Bill's
I said, what do I do? And you said, do this on DK.
I got you 2 bet wins, so.
Buddy, it hit while I was putting up the brick.
Here's what I think
Arizona
about
State
the Devils.
is 11.5.
Herm keeps games close. He coaches
does.
like an NFL coach. He keeps games close, so I could totally see that happening.
Yeah,
I think that's a good pick.
I wouldn't be surprised. They have Oklahoma State's a pretty good offense. Their quarterback's been there for 4 years. Yep. They run like no huddle. They're fast paced, so they could tire out the defense. But the defense has a decent amount of depth. I think they could give Oklahoma State a run for their money. It's going to be a fun game, though.
All right.
DraftKings pick of the week.
There's Sean's DraftKings pick of the week. By the way, Max last night won $300 on DraftKings betting on the NFL game last night. So you could really win some good money on DraftKings. We got college football Saturday and NFL Sunday, the first NFL Sunday of the season. Yes. Cannot wait. And DraftKings is hooking up new customers. You can bet just $5 and get $200 in free bets instantly. And as an added bonus for week 1, everyone can experience the thrill of DraftKings early win promotion. It's simple. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook, use promo code PHNX, and bet on any NFL team to win. If your team leads by 10 at any point during the game, you get paid instantly, even if your team loses. That's promo code PHNX on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. Another highlight for me in the last year was on the
last
top.
time I saw a boss of mine walk in that upset, he told me to get a cardboard box.
No.
Saul who's driven like 700 miles today around the valley.
Here he is.
You guys might have seen, you guys were talking about earlier about your travel and all the chaos that happened. Yes. I just want to let you guys know how awful Craig Morgan is when he travels. He hit me up like every 5 minutes complaining about the travel. Why is the airplane losing pressure? temperature. Like, Craig, I can only do so fucking much. I can't control that. Anyway, glad you guys made it safe.
And thank God. I
Espo
seriously
just poked his head in and shook his head.
I was worried he was bringing in cardboard boxes for all of us and saying that's it. Thanks, but goodbye.
It was a good year. Thanks.
Good year. See you guys.
Oh my
Thanks
gosh.
for coming out.
Unreal. Well, back to what I was saying, one of the best moments, not just for me, I know this was very popular. I often do our ad reads, but Petey once in a while steps in.
Oh my.
With some. And if everyone remembers the Manscaped reads, and Petey really took them and made them his own every single time. And literally we could do a whole show just watching a supercut of his Manscaped reads. But a highlight for me, we had Paul Bissonnette on the show, and Petey worked on this read for weeks. And I didn't know why. Like, why are you working so hard on this? Well, it's because he put a little something extra together and performed it with Paul Bissonnette present. So let's check out Petey's Manscaped read with Paul Bissonnette.
For the first time ever in my Manscaped reads, time for a little song in honor of baseball. You ready, Biz?
You're gonna sing?
Here we go. You ready? This is for the.
Oh
this is how
my!
you
I was
sell
gonna
stuff,
applaud
Biz.
you, but keep going. Yes. Oh my goodness, this is
Take
amazing.
the hair off my balls a day. Get the fuzz off my nuts. Shine up my peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if it ever grows back, for it's buzz, buzz, buzz on my privates. If they're not clean, it's a shame, for it's manscaped.com for a smooth balls game. Play balls. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Coyotes at manscaped.com.
I missed those.
I don't know if I'm happy about that or
so
embarrassed
much.
about that.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, I
Petey.
missed
the
those.
Manscaped read, like tears.
It was pressure. It became a pressure-filled moment for me.
Yeah, it's almost like you had to one up it every
Every
time
time
you do it.
Halloween read, I'd name all of those reads. So I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Good
Maybe I'll
stuff.
bring something
God,
back
it
this
was
year.
fun. So fun. Well, I'm glad you got through that one smoothly because you don't always get through everything. This one's more recent, but this has to be one of the most when talked about moments when I asked everyone, what were your favorite moments? Like this one came up from everybody. It was recent. It was hysterical. It was a show. Craig actually
was
wasn't
not there
on, and maybe this is why
Thank
you
God.
screwed up so bad. But Petey had some trouble differentiating between the word statue and trophy. So let's check this one out.
Boston Bruins have a singular trophy.
Statue.
Yeah, why do you say statue? It's Bobby Orr.
Yeah.
It's Bobby Orr. And it's the iconic pose of him scoring the game-winning goal in the Stanley Cup Finals over St. Louis Blues where he's diving and falling out. That's the statue. Like what's Dustin Brown's going to be? Tripping somebody in the corner or cheap shot and punching somebody in the face? Like I don't know what his trophy is. Like a trophy, statue. I'm going to write the word statue down so I don't say trophy anymore. I don't get what it is. Because you continue to go on the league and you go around Sean DePaz's hometown Buffalo Sabres.
French connection, baby.
By the way, you see those fucking statues.
This is gonna be a drinking game.
I know. You see the statues in Buffalo, and if you haven't seen them, they're the French connection. Gilbert Perreault, Rene Robert, and Rick Martin. You see go look at the trophies. I quit. I just quit.
Also, you're in your mother-in-law's basement.
The worst part of that whole thing was I literally, because I don't know what it was in my head, I literally wrote it down. I had it on a piece of paper on my computer. I still couldn't get the goddamn thing right. High pressure in this PHNX studio.
Oh my God.
It's so good. It's so good.
We got time for one more clip?
We do. And we showed Craig staying true to a bet. And now we're going to show me because Petey still has not stayed true to his bet. We'll make it happen. Year two, we'll make it happen. But I promise, of course, to eat fake maple syrup if we hit a certain Twitter following. And we did.
Fake waffles, too, it felt like.
Everything about it was disgusting. This was also more recent. But
I loved it.
I stay true to my word.
I loved it. I was happy that you brought me breakfast.
Crushed it. Home.
I stay true. And let's check out my disgust at eating this.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh God. I'm
there
gonna
it is.
Throw up.
Come on, put it in the mouth. You want me to hold your hair back so like you don't have syrup in your hair?
I will say this: it barely tastes like syrup. Like barely.
Of course not.
Oh my god!
It's syrup only on the label.
All right, here we
Read
go.
the ingredients.
I can't stop laughing.
She's getting hives right now. Look at her neck.
Her hair's going in that syrup. It's gonna be a mess.
Oh my god!
There is very little.
Oh, Sean, your waffles are up.
You're good, right? DP?
All right, here I go.
I can dump it, right? Oh yeah, just drench it. There's knife and fork.
Nothing about that is maple. Nothing about that was maple at all.
The funny
I'm still
part is,
traumatized.
No, it didn't even say maple syrup.
just
It
said
said pancake syrup, whatever that is.
And Sean and I literally ate the whole
Yeah,
box.
you guys were like,
Yeah, it's breakfast. Like
Horrible.
DP said, free breakfast. Yeah, money.
So that's two Americas for you, Petey. Just living a whole different life.
oh my god. Well, those are some of our funniest moments. If you have more that you can think of, tweet at us, send us the clips. We love watching them. It was so fun being really reflective about this whole year, watching back, seeing all the laughs we had, and you know, knowing that there's only more of that to come in the next year. So like everybody being here in the chat with us today, everybody being with us in the chat, all those shows, it means so much to us to engage and interact with all of you, and we hope to see everybody come out to future events as well. We're going to have a ton of them this year, so come down, we'll hang out with us, come up to us, we'll come up to you. It's going to be a blast. All right, we got to wrap up here soon, but one quick thing that we do have to mention, because it was kind of in the news yesterday, was reported that Shane Doan is going to be taking a step back from the Arizona Coyotes.
Reported again.
Reported again. And I'm going to hand it over to Craig for a little tidbit.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about it, but I've got an exclusive coming with Shane Doan a little later today that you can look for on the website, and it'll offer a lot more clarity on the situation. So,
Yeah, and once that comes out and we have the weekend to digest it, we'll talk about it again on Monday.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, we can talk about it later, but this is we just showed a ton of laughs, so you get that sort of content, but you also get content like this from Craig. Craig has been covering the Coyotes for so long, has such unbelievable relationships and connections, and this is the only place you're going to find Coyotes coverage like this. There's nowhere else. So become a member of our family, become a member at GoPHNX.com today. Sign up for an annual membership. You can get a shirt from the locker. We're all three wearing PHNX shirts, and Craig's hat also available in the locker.
More PHNX garb on me than anyone else in the studio, by the way.
It's very true. It's very true. So check it out. And if you want to try your first month for just 50 cents, you can do a month-to-month membership, but you can also join our members-only Discord. It's so much fun in there. We have a blast chatting hockey in there every day. Tons of hockey fans in there. We talk NHL news all the time in there as well. So it's a blast. We've had so much fun this year. We had a ton of pictures. We didn't even get to them.
Yep.
I'll tweet them out later from the account, I think, just because there's some
we saw
more.
Dan in the Dan.
Yeah,
in the chat.
Dan is in the chat. We have a picture of
Yeah.
Dan. So I'm going to create a thread on our PHNX_Coyotes Twitter
We'll throw
later
some stuff up.
with some of our best pictures.
Cool.
We'll have that graphic up, the 1 year PHNX Coyotes that Sean made. Again, like, we can't thank everybody enough for being a part of this journey this first year. Some people were there for day one. Some people had joined last week. It doesn't matter. You're equally part of this family. And I can't thank you guys enough for making it so easy.
Yeah, same. Leah.
Making it so
It's been a pleasure.
easy.
Can't wait for you.
There's nobody else
Cheers.
I'd rather work with than you
Cheers,
two
guys.
and Sean.
It's been a blast.
Cheers.
Year 2.
Year 2.
Thanks, everybody.
Year 2, here we come. We'll have Javier Gutierrez live Monday at 11 a.m. on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe there, follow PHNX Sports across all social platforms, and follow PHNX_Coyotes on Twitter. You can follow me at Leah Merrill. You can follow Petey at SPetersHockey. You can follow Craig at CraigSMorgan. You can follow Sean at Sean_DePaz. Cheers, everyone. Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.